This is Optimus Prime, and you are listening to the Masters of None.
Masters of None with Mike, J, and Art.
Masters of None. Boop.
Hey everybody, this is Philip J. Clyde from Futurama.
This is Weird Al Yankovic.
Yeah, this is Mo the Bartender, and you're listening to the Masters of None.
Masters of None. I checked them out. They're very funny guys.
Masters of None.
A comedy podcast that doesn't suck.
Not sure what it means, but that's why I'm going to keep listening until I find out. Over and out.
What's up, everyone? Art here for Masters of None. With me is Jay.
Yep.
And Mike.
Hey.
And I guess we're doing a Thanksgiving themed, sort of, kind of, because of the multiverse topic.
Because multiverse.
Yeah. It involves food, so you know I'm going to be very excited for this one. We're doing top 8.5 hors d'oeuvres.
My favorite part of a wedding.
Yep. Happy hour.
Right? Come on. Who doesn't love a good hors d'oeuvre, sir?
I feel like we should be dressed up for this because that's like the only time I feel like I eat hors d'oeuvres.
Well, it's the only time I call them hors d'oeuvres is when I'm fancy, when I'm dressed up.
When you're watching football or sports, it's snacks.
Yeah. Apps and zerts.
Yep.
Hors d'oeuvres, of course, the French term for prostitutes d'oeuvres.
What horse d'oeuvres? What does hors d'oeuvre mean? Do we know?
Lightly eating.
Is that what it means?
Yep.
You're a genius.
Liar. Oh.
Yeah, a liar and a genius, and you get one of these too. So, fuck my fucking thing. Fuck, never mind.
What are you, dumb or something?
There you go.
Combo.
There you go. You get two for one. Anyway, yeah, go ahead, man. What are we doing? We're doing 8.5.
Yeah, I was just saying we should do it in hors d'oeuvres. Like, so again, this is food related, so here we go. So we'll do top 8.5. I'll go first. Because they're small, we're going with pretzel bites. And we're not talking about like hard pretzels. We're talking about like the Annie Ann's pretzels that you can either make. Because whenever, like during this last year when the pandemic hit, like everyone started buying yeast, right? Because they wanted to make their own bread. Fuck making bread, make pretzels. And then you just make pretzel bites. And you can get like, how to like make a Annie Ann's pretzel or whatever mall you might happen to peruse and you find like a pretzel joint. Those are those pretzels, man. If you get the bites with different dipping sauces, salt, you're good to go.
I feel like here's the thing, Art. Before we get too heavy into this, I feel like Jay has a lot of rules.
Oh yeah.
I want some clarification.
Yeah.
I need clarification.
I feel like we have a lot of rules that we need to go over as what constitutes an hors d'oeuvre in Jay's mind. So,
of course. Now, is it only like stuff that you would find at a wedding that's like passed around like on a tray, or is it stuff that sits on a table? Like what does constitute?
All of the above.
Pretzel bites, like that's like I don't think I've ever seen that. Like that's just like late night drunk food. I feel like, or
you're on the wrong parties,
my
friend.
You ever seen a tray of pretzel bites with a nice ring of dipping sauce in the middle that you grab a couple, even toothpicks?
Yep.
No, well, I mean, toothpicks are super important to the hors d'oeuvre, but no, I've never seen pretzel bites.
So, okay, wait. There's a good question. There's a good question though. Is it eaten primarily with a stick of some sort, whether it be a toothpick or a skewer? Or those things, or is that not
fingers? I mean, it's definitely got to be. There's definitely no utensils involved outside of some sort of stick, right?
Yep.
Right. Okay.
Right. That's fair.
So stick optional. Is that what we're?
Yeah, stick.
And there's always got to be accompanied with a small napkin.
Yes.
Also, a man with a towel on his arm.
Right. Right. That you never look in the eye.
Named Alfred.
That never comes back after he has the best thing in the place.
I always feel bad for those people, no matter where it is. Wedding, like like a fancy event, like a business event or whatever. I always feel terrible for those people. So every time I take one from them, I'm like, thank you so much. Like I'm always looking right at them, like, thank you. You're doing a great job.
I do the typical. Just keep it coming over here.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You can't tip the hors d'oeuvre guy, right?
No,
there's nowhere to put it. Like, would he just like stick it in his like little chest pocket? Yeah, this is for you, buddy. For what? And for what? Like one tiny bite that you had?
Nope. if they're really good hors d'oeuvres and you know the food, like if you're going to someplace like how the food's not good, I give the person like either like a $5 bill or a $10 bill. I'm like, just keep finding me.
Hey, weenie boy, where do you think you're going?
How many weddings do you go to where you know the catering halls where the food's not good, but the apps are, like the hors d'oeuvres are good?
Okay, when you go to a wedding, if it's going to be like a open, like not bar, but like if it's like a buffet style, it's like, all right, you can take your chances. But sometimes they're like, all right, what are you going to eat, this or that? And if it's like fish or like some type of weird like
Space special.
yeah, like okay, I'm not doing this. So it's like, all right, I'm just gonna load up on some carbs and some hors d'oeuvres.
Garb it up.
Yep.
Garbo load.
All right, so pretzel bites was my 8.5. Jay, what's yours?
And so my 8.5 again. I'm going with this one because it's like I feel like it's an hors d'oeuvre, but I don't feel like it's something that gets passed around. So I don't know if it would count or whatever. But just like your classic like veggies, like your classic crudité.
That's what I was. That's my 8.5 right there. Yeah.
But for me, I just feel like that's more like of an appetizer because that's something that you'll just have out on the table like before dinner that you just kind of like snack on and munch on.
Hors d'oeuvres are the same thing as appetizers. Depends on what venue you're at.
You can also get fancy with crudité. Like you ever have when they have the crudité like almost like fountains, like the people like they're like they're like layered, they're like tiered. What'd you say?
Like a ranch fountain.
Yeah, like a crudité, like tiered, like they have like they have like a fucking like cornucopia and just vegetables just vomiting out of it, and they're just like, oh fuck.
Yeah, like when they like make the vegetables into like little animals. That's always
right.
Fun.
Yeah, there you go. So that I think the versatility of the crudité is very
raccoon made out of radicchio.
Radicchio raccoon. It's my favorite Hanna-Barbera character. He's a little sick. He's like, hey, it's me, Radicchio. He's like super Italian.
That's a good Chris Pratt impression.
Thanks, man. I'm working on that. I'm going to be in the next Jurassic World.
You know why I said that at all or no?
Yeah, you got it. He's going to be Super Mario.
So anyway, but no, hors d'oeuvres and appetizers are not the same thing, Art.
Yeah, they are.
They're not.
Yes, they
hors
are.
d'oeuvres actually come before appetizers. Appetizers are usually the first thing as part of the meal. Hors d'oeuvres are pre that.
No. You're going to find out my list. Nope.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway, I'm going crudité just because
Mike, 8.5.
I was going to go for something even smaller, but was I going to say like one fish egg, like one the caviar? What's the singular of caviar? Caviar. Cavi.
Cavassis.
All right. What's your 8.5, Mike?
Mine was the same thing. The crudité.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Well, we'll lock that in.
All right.
Yeah.
My number 8, charcuterie board.
What's that? What is that?
Meats, olives, cheeses, crackers.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Hors d'oeuvres on one big plate.
No, it's on a big plate for you, and then you take your mini plate and you scoop some things. You scoop it. You squat and scoop, and then you leave, and then you come back and get more.
Yeah, true. Ooh, you know what's really good on those too? When they have the little jams in there too. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep, different like pickle jams.
Yeah, what up?
Yeah, like different types of like you. If like for me, if you eat a lot of those meats, the next day you're gonna have some meat sweats. But like, there's always like some good breadsticks, like the hard breadsticks. Not like breadsticks you might get at a pizzeria, but like to get the hard breadsticks,
ones that have served some time.
Yeah,
ones that have a little teardrop tattoo, a little sesame seed teardrop tattoo.
different brands of cheeses. I mean, you can miss me with that Swiss crap, but like everything else is pretty good. And different type of like table water crackers. You might have some Ritz, some Triscuits, some multi-grain stuff, some wheat thins. So, but olives is also a good thing too. Like, so yeah.
Dude, people go fucking apeshit for olives. I don't know what that's all about. Like to
I
me,
just like the regular ones, like the Spanish, like the green ones with the pimentos in them. Like those are the ones you go for.
So do I, but a lot of people hate those, which is hilarious to me because those are like those. Yeah, I love them. I love those. But I think there's like two. For me, there's like two kinds of olives, but apparently there's like 7,000 different kinds.
Yeah, in my old age, I've gotten into olives.
You is that right?
It's an old person thing, yeah.
I've really got into olives lately.
Like the last like 5 years or so. So there's this Italian like supermarket called the Chico's, and they have like a whole olive bar.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, well, I'm gonna start getting into this, I guess. But what I'll do, here's the move. If they have a salad bar separate, usually the olive bar is like way more expensive because I don't know, the olive supply chain is broken down. I don't know.
There's a freighter of olives just waiting off the coast of LA right now.
What you do is you make your salad and you sneak over to the olive bar, throw your olives into your salad, all the fancy olives. And that's how you get all the good stuff.
That. You garnishing your cheap salad with the riches.
Oh yeah,
with the poils.
That's smart.
Yeah. Just olive stuff with the gold leaf. Mm.
Yeah. Oh, that's like a grape leaf or something, right?
No, I was just looking like gold leaf. I don't know.
Oh.
No, but you're right. There are olives wrapped in leaves.
Grape leaves or whatever. All right, my 8 is my 8 is to me it's just boring because it's everywhere. It's very commonplace, and that's bruschetta or bruschetta, whatever you want to fucking call it. It's fucking everywhere, man. And honestly, it's rarely very good.
Yeah. Just going to say that. Yep.
You know what I mean? It's rarely. Sometimes the toast is too crispy. You're just eating a giant crouton, sometimes. And sometimes they like to get it all fancied up, and they're like, "Ooh, this is mango salsa or on top of it or whatever." It's like, who gives a fuck? It's still the bread itself sucks. I think. I think it's all about that bread. Like if it's too toasty, I don't like it.
You need a happy medium of a nice crust where it's toasted a little bit, but then the middle of it is soft.
You need a little chew.
It brings in the juices from
man.
the bruschetta, and it's that crunchy but soft mixture in your mouth. It's perfect. And
not to mention, I want it soft in the middle so it holds all the shit there. Because all the tomato or whatever that you're having it'll sink in the middle. So then because you ever take a really crispy bruschetta off of somebody's plate, pass around, and then everything just pours off of it. It just all the tomato just rolls.
It's like Thanos snapping his fingers.
Yeah, this is fucking worthless. But
that is my number 7.
Yeah, but it's there because here's the thing. There's never a time where it's rolling around. Well, I'll not take it. I'll take it every time. Yep. But rarely am I like, wow, that's some pretty good bruschetta. No. It doesn't.
Yeah, you're never going back for seconds on bruschetta.
No.
Bruschetta, forgetta. All right.
Barrettes and Beretta.
Barrettes and bruschetta. Wait, my number 8 is any kind of meat on a stick, like a little meat skewer, whether it's like
any kind.
I mean, not human flesh. I mean, we had to draw
Soylent Green
dog.
That's not what I meant. But like all of the different meats on sticks, that's a pretty wide net you're casting there, sir.
Yeah. We're gonna find my net is very specific.
Ooh, yeah.
All right, so that's very specific, except where it's an entire board full of meats, cheeses, bread, jams, every hors d'oeuvre. Just like a little pot sticker kind of things. No, that's not what pot stickers are.
No, pot stickers are not meats on a stick.
So yeah, just like a little teriyaki stick, like a beef or a chicken on there, or a mini shish kebab or something.
Corn dog.
Yeah. Right.
No, definitely not a corn dog. So yeah, a little I guess teriyaki stick or something.
Nice.
You know what the best one of those I've ever had was? There's a place called damn it, what's it called? It's in Boston. Never mind. Set this up. I forget. It's kind of like a famous like Asian bar. It's kind of like a dive bar. Come on, Art. Boston. They do scorpion bowls. Anyway, a guy will just walk around like all night. He's like just teriyaki sticks.
Benihana?
Hammered. No. A local boss. I'll look it up. Never mind. It's about the best meat on a stick of all time.
So good you forgot where you went ahead it. All right, sweet. My number 7, this is gonna definitely enrage Jay probably, but chips, salsa, but the salsa also has sides for pico, guac, and queso.
What?
Okay.
I need to digest all of that.
Keep talking. Come on. What else you got on that?
Any type of tortilla. I mean, chips and salsa are a great hors d'oeuvre, man. could be a snack if you're watching a game, but then also too if they have like stuff like waiting for like happy hour and stuff like that. Chips and salsa always happen, but some days if you have a good paycheck and you want to like live on top of the world, you get the pico, you get the guaca and the queso. I mean that, oof, so good. You got the hot cheeses, you got the cold veggies. You got some, everything that's avocado. The best thing that comes out of avocados is guacamole. Tell me I'm wrong.
No, that's correct. That's correct. I just never really considered like nachos a fucking hors d'oeuvre.
Nope.
Honestly, that's a little.
It was a guy walking around with a plate full of nachos, and you just grab a cho off there.
Well, there's this place in Boston. It's kind of like a dive bar, and they serve some like pot stickers and stuff. But like they also do chips and salsa. They walk around.
You mean the Hong Kong?
Yeah, you found it?
Yeah.
You found the name? So Art, he wasn't paying attention to anything you said, and he was just looking up that fucking bar.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Once he got to the 10th thing, I was like, this doesn't count, whatever he's talking about.
All right. Mike, number 7 for you.
All right. So my number 7 is this gets passed around hors d'oeuvre style, and yes, it can be a meal elsewhere, but it's honestly, this is a meal that you rarely get. So when you see it as an hors d'oeuvre, it's still something that I want to put on my plate, and that's sushi. Sushi is an hors d'oeuvre. I think is great because they really try to drum it up. They try to do different little sauces on it, like wasabi sauces and things that you can put on it. But the sushi itself is always very very basic. It's the tuna, it's the California rolls, it's the salmon, whatever. But they always try to dress it up with some extra sauces and stuff like that. But that's an hors d'oeuvre that you don't normally get sushi on a weekly basis. I mean, I don't know. I'm not
the guy gonna like give you like chopsticks and like start mixing up wasabi and soy sauce on his tray, and you're like
sometimes that they do that. They do that, and you're like, no, just give me the fucking. I'll just take it's like toothpick. Just do a toothpick, put it in the soy sauce, and I'm good. That's enough.
By the way, are like past hors d'oeuvres like extinct now with COVID? Like, are you allowed to even have that anymore? Or what? Like,
we had them at my brother's wedding, and that was this past year. So
yeah,
maybe not, but I don't know. I think it's the necessity for the stick is even more so now. So
I feel like I don't even remember the last time I was at something that had hors d'oeuvres passed around.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did you have them at your birthday party, Mike?
Yes. No, wait. Did we have them passed around, or did they just have them at the in that like corner?
I don't know.
What I mean, they had them all set up on that table. I thought it was.
But I literally can't remember the last time I was at something that had past hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah.
Sad. I'm just gonna hire somebody to come to my house, just walk around with hors d'oeuvres.
Walk around. I'm gonna get a new tray. Be back.
The night where I'm home by myself, it's like watching a movie. Have a guy
come in. He's wearing a tuxedo T-shirt.
Every 15.
Let's start a business called Herb Hors d'oeuvre.
Herb hors d'oeuvre.
Yeah.
That's his name, Herb. His name's Herb, and he just serves hors d'oeuvre, so it's called Herb hors d'oeuvre.
That name again is Herb hors d'oeuvre.
There's a T-shirt.
Then our Nerve King comes around trying
to. My name is. There you go. There's your T-shirt, Art. There's your next T-shirt. It's just hello. My name is Herb hors d'oeuvre. That's it.
All right. My number 7 was bruschetta, so we did that already.
All right, Art.
My number 6 is mini quesadillas.
Okay, now Art's actually hitting on an actual hors d'oeuvre.
Here we go. Here they come.
I mean, sometimes you'll just get the plain like cheese. Sometimes it might be even more like exciting for the cheeses where it's like a 3 cheese blend. Hopefully it's like pepper jack with like cheddar and maybe a Mexican blend. But you can get more lucky, hit the jackpot when you get some chicken or even better steak.
His third cheese in his blend was a blend of the other 2.
So, yeah, quesadillas are like, that's another thing where you're giving the guy like $5 just to like stick around your neck of the woods. Be like, keep them coming.
I love how you're tipping people giving you simple things. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like
it's the simple things in life, man.
I know it's great. It's great. It's very
My
Ted
rule is
Lasso of you.
I tip a nickel for every hors d'oeuvre. Every one I take, you get a nickel.
There you go. Come on
Flip
back.
it up at him. I flip it up, make it land on the tray.
Come on back. There's a Thomas Jefferson waiting for you. There's a TJ piece. Here it is.
A shilling.
Yeah, you gotta love a good quesadilla. You gotta get a little good mini quesadilla. There's God, I was trying to think of what's the one. There's a specific kind of quesadilla that I've had before that is just so fucking good, and I can't remember it, but it's like hors d'oeuvre style. No, it's because it's like different. You know how like when they do, you know how like when they make quesadillas, but they make them weird. Like so they stuff them with like spinach or something, but it's like it's like a different kind of quesadilla. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. It's just all I'm saying is that quesadillas, you can't go wrong with fucking quesadilla.
My 3 cheeses look pretty good right now.
True.
Spinach quesadilla is like the equivalent of getting coal in your stocking. Ooh.
It's like a quiche gone wrong. All right.
I love spinach. I love spinach.
All right. My number 6 is like a little pita wedges with a nice little baba ganoush or a hummus.
Ooh, boy.
Dip in there.
Now, pita wedges again, crispy or
pita.
soft?
No, soft.
Okay.
Soft, yeah, like warm, soft, like fresh baked. Nice little plate of those with maybe a couple dipping options.
A little baba ganoush, little fucking hummus.
Sure.
Nice.
Hummus.
Yeah.
Little tapenade.
Oh, tapenade. Yeah, that's a good one.
What's that? I don't know. What
That's like chopped up olive, like an olive dip.
Oh,
That's when Jay gets really fancy and takes like a plastic fork and a knife from that one deli, that one dairy bar, salad bar.
Slingshots them onto his fucking salad.
I get out my who's the guy in Mortal Kombat, Baraka, with like the knife.
Barack Obama.
I go over the buffet, the olive buffet.
Back. Hey, back, low punch.
That's true. That's it.
Hey, top of
All right.
All right, 5.
Me. I'm up, right?
Yeah, you're number 6.
My number 6. This is something that not a lot of people like. I happen to absolutely fucking love them, and I could eat so many of them, and you really shouldn't because it's terrible for your digestive system, and that would be deviled eggs.
Okay.
Oh. Number 1, baby.
Oh man. The only reason I put them so low is because I know like a lot of people have a love-hate relationship with fucking deviled eggs. I fucking love deviled eggs.
Same.
My wife can't stand them. She's like, those are gross. I'm like, dude, these are the great, like and I'm
on Team Nicole, by the way. Just let you know.
Of course you are, because you don't like anything that's fun. You don't like fucking cold cuts. You don't like deviled eggs. Get out of here.
Art sees deviled eggs as an open faced sandwich, and he doesn't like sandwiches.
Get out of here. Dude, the I don't know how, like, what is it? Is it like mustard? What do they do with deviled eggs to make it that tangy? It's like mustard.
Horseradish.
A little mayo, a little paprika.
Paprika?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch. You can do a lot of things, but yeah, I think that's kind of the base. But God, I love them. Yeah, you're right. If Paul Newman, I could take Paul Newman down as long as they're deviled style, like the hard boiled egg contest eating.
Oh, big time.
Paul Newman eats a lot of deviled eggs?
Yeah, Cool Hand Luke. He eats
Cool
the hard boiled. He eats the hard boiled eggs. No, you don't know. You ever seen that movie?
Maybe.
All right. But yeah, I get into hard-boiled eggs in general. I get in trouble with because like come Easter time, I could eat a fucking dozen of them, and that's probably not a good idea.
Yeah, I could easily eat a dozen deviled eggs, no problem. But yeah, promptly die.
Yep, easy.
Yep, number 1 right there.
Wow, that's cool. I threw him low only because like I said, it's a very polarizing pick. So
it is.
If you love them, man, you should rank them higher.
Too bad.
True, I love them, but I love all these. I mean, I'll eat all. Like I said, it's the best part of any wedding. It's the best part of any fucking fancy event you go to is the goddamn hors d'oeuvres, man. You can just sit there and just load up. I don't know why they give you such small plates. Give me a goddamn Tupperware container. I'll
Take the whole tray from the guy.
please. So good. All right, Art. Now you can go to your 5.
Number 5, little hamburger sliders.
Oh,
Okay.
That's
Now-
I mean, just
I also really enjoy when they have the little mini burgers again on a toothpick,
pick. Yep.
like
yeah.
even smaller than a regular slider.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
they are. Yep.
Really small ones. You know what I mean?
Like they come on those little like those little square buns. What do they call it? Like dinner buns, like the
Yep.
little mini ones.
Hawaiian rolls or whatever.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah,
Holy
I
shit.
feel like that's the upper limit of the size of an hors d'oeuvre.
Yeah.
But it's a good one. I didn't think of that.
Ooh, mini sliders. So okay, how do you? Art, what are you looking for? What's your top tier slider hors d'oeuvre?
Really simple. Small little bun, little patty, and if we're lucky, a slice of cheddar cheese on there.
Just a square.
One pickle chip. Single pickle
Yeah.
chip.
That'd be good too.
A little dash of ketchup. Like one little
Yep.
drop.
Yep.
Ooh, that's
That's all you
good.
need. Because those, like, when they come out, you're like, fuck the main course. This is
Yeah,
this is it.
Where them sliders at?
Those are gone. Like the guy doesn't even get like to the first table out the door.
No.
Go
No.
do sliders, bro.
I wonder if I would love to like, I wish we had like a person that was in catering like on here, because I bet they have like names for these different hors d'oeuvres. Like, oh yeah, that's the those are the goers. Like those are the goers immediately.
That's the 10-footer. Like
Yeah.
they rank them by how far into the room you're gonna get before they're gone.
That's really good. That's a 10-footer. That's a good one.
I want to know the platter's like
3 laps.
we'll pay you
Going 3
platter.
laps with these things.
Yeah.
I want to know the we'll pay you platter. Like, which is the one that like doesn't get touched, and they're just like, why do
Right.
people order this?
That's right. Like just the bruschetta is like the guy that's just like, yeah, I want to make a couple laps around here before I come back in.
It's like the carpaccio tray. Yeah. Some thinly sliced raw meat.
Oh God.
It's like a 6-lapper.
Just looks veiny.
Yep.
Disgusting.
Oh. All right, Jay, number 5.
My number 5 is classic spring rolls with a nice little duck sauce dip. Love that, especially when they're nice and hot and the dip is nice and cold.
Mm-hmm.
A little nice flaky, like boom, one bite, done. You get that little
Nice.
sweet, little hot, little salty, all in one.
Yep.
It's perfect.
Yep.
I just don't love them that much, but it's a perfect hors d'oeuvre, I feel like.
Spring roll is very good, and then they get the dipping sauce, the little like the sweet and sour dipping sauce usually.
Yeah, or like a duck sauce. Yep, like a little
Oh,
almond
yeah.
sauce.
Oh, fucking great.
Fire.
Fucking great.
Year 5, Mike.
Oh, it's back to me again?
Yeah.
Oh, similar to the spring roll, I'm going with it's getting a little broad here, but the egg rolls, not regular egg rolls, but you know how like they
Rolls?
do, huh?
Spring rolls?
Yeah, but not a spring roll. Spring roll and egg
Summer
roll,
roll?
different things.
Autumn roll.
Swiss cake roll. Swiss cake roll.
So you know how an egg roll usually has like the spring roll stuff in it, but it's just thicker but you ever see when they do egg rolls?
That Tootsie Roll.
You ever seen when they do egg rolls that are like, like cheesesteak egg rolls?
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
Fucking like they do like
the Irish
versions.
ones, like with
Yes,
the
with
corned
the
beef.
corned beef and oh fucking what? All of those, and they draw them so they look like little slides, like they look like little triangles. They kind of like quarter them.
They cut them diagonally.
Yeah, they cut them diagonally. I
But
love that
what do you
shit.
want in them?
Usually it's either some kind of like buffalo chicken style something or other, or I love when anybody does like a cheesesteak, like a Philly cheesesteak spring roll or egg roll or whatever the fuck they call it. Like
Yeah.
I love that shit. Like that, I think that's like whenever they do a really cool take on it, I think it's really great. But like even just a regular egg roll, just cut diagonally like that. I don't know. Again, I'm eating 6 of them, and it's probably not a good idea.
It's like, I'll take a dog turd if you cut it diagonally. So, as long as you cut it on a 45-degree angle. That's all
That's
that
it,
matters.
man. It's all about presentation. That's like
It is.
40% of it, right?
Plating.
Plating.
All right.
That's
For me, number 4 is Little Smokies
what are those? What's that?
Little mini sausages.
cocktail weenies.
Pigs in a blanket or no?
No, oh no, not yet.
Uh-oh.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Wow.
Not yet.
Very
Cocktail
late.
weenies have like this marinade. It's like a hot, it's obviously sometimes in a crock pot or whatever, but if they bring it out, it's going to be, on like mini plates and all that stuff. But those things are just like call them little smokies. They have like little, I wouldn't say bite to them, but it's kind of like barbecue sauce mixed with like
Oh, like a
almost
tang to it. Yeah.
tang to it, like different sauces kind of put together and like, oh man, is it good?
That's an old school one. Like I feel like you don't see that anymore. Like just a little sausage on a plate.
Mhm.
Yeah, that is. That is like
It's like
that is like
so.
that is like that's the OG of fucking hors d'oeuvres.
Warm
You know what I do with
meats.
those? I throw those in my lentil soup.
Oh, nice.
Do lentils, crock pot, little smokies, pack of little smokies, and like a half pack of baby carrots. Throw
Oh,
those bad
wow.
boys in there. Just crock pot it all day. Done.
That is
That's
a quality hobo chili you just made.
Oh, dude. It's like a family recipe. Killer.
That's amazing.
You gotta eat it with the gloves with the fingers exposed
Over a fire in a barrel.
out of a can. And the pop top is like rigid.
Yeah, right.
You gotta make
Off
sure
like
you-
that.
Yeah.
Telling you, man. Try it.
Oh,
Then
hell
add a
yeah.
little,
That
little
sounds
white
amazing.
vinegar when you serve it. A little white vinegar.
Herb will bring it around.
Yeah.
Come on. Herb hors d'oeuvre. Get over here.
Get over here.
Herbert just brings out a huge communal bowl of lentil soup. you just take it. Flip a nickel.
I feel like Herb's got to wear a derby, right?
Herb hors d'oeuvres derby.
Herbert derby. Man, I want to see what this guy looks like now.
I know.
Got an old timey mustache.
All right.
He's like, oh man, I got some sauce on my trousers. All right, number 4 for you, Jay.
I'm going with the classic shrimp cocktail, baby.
Oh,
Ooh.
okay.
Nice little jumbo shrimp cocktail. You know, the guy has the tray with one of those giant oversized like glasses with the cocktail
Yep.
sauce in it hanging off the side. You just grab one by the tail, bloop, dip it, eat it, flip the thing back into his pocket, the tail, phoop, throw his nickel in his other pocket. Phoop. Sometimes you get the wrong pocket and gets awkward. Oh, that was my tail pocket, sir. Take your farthing out of there.
Wrong hand. Thanksgiving is coming up, and whenever we go to my wife's uncle's house for Thanksgiving, he usually has a fucking I'm not even joking, like a vat of 500 shrimp, just on a plate in the middle of the table for appetizers as we're waiting for the dinner to be done, and it is just. Yeah, one Christmas Eve I shit my pants. It was amazing.
When you said vat, I felt like you had them like alive and you like pick them out like a lobster.
I want to kill that one. kill that one, sir.
Nice. Number 4 for you, Mike.
Okay, going with samosas.
I don't even know what that is. What is that?
Samosas, kind of like it's like a
It's a new
baked
Girl Scout
pastry.
cookie.
It's either a fried or baked pastry, and it's usually has like a savory filling in it. So sometimes it's potatoes, onions, peas, lentils. Also has like ground beef or ground chicken in it. They're kind of like they're like triangular.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Triangular
I
puffs.
like
They could-
those. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Nice.
Samosa. I mean, they're it's like you ever get the you get the box of chocolates, the box of different chocolates, and like you
Don't know
always,
what you're gonna get.
but you always kind of know which ones are the caramel ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right. So it's like those. Like it's to me, it's like those are like those candies of the appetizer of the hors d'oeuvre world, where it's like I don't know what's in them, but I know they're all going to be delicious.
We gotta rank one day maybe for like an upcoming Valentine's Day box of chocolates, worst to first.
Oh, that's easy. The fucking worst one is that orange shit.
Oh, yep.
Orange and chocolate is a terrible mix. I don't know why anybody does it.
You always skimp on the toffee versions of the different ones too. That's for another day. All right.
Yeah.
So my number
That's
3.
our Valentine's special.
Yeah. This is Thanksgiving special. Wait for Valentine's Day. Can't wait for the Flag Day one too. Number 3 for me, crock pot meatballs.
Oh, that's on my that's my 3 as well. Fucking
So like Swedish meatballs?
like
or no?
Swedish meatballs, just with a little toothpick. That's it. Just
Yeah,
just
that
a
I mean, it could
plate
be
full of
Swedish
meatballs.
It could be like
Done.
the same type of sauce you're using for the little smokies. Doesn't matter. Like as long as they're have a good sauce to them. Heck, it could be Italian meatballs with like some marinara sauce. I'm cool with that. But as long as they're bite sized, you have the sticks in them, and boom, you're ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, Swedish meatballs. Yeah, I'll take them.
Yep,
That's my number 3 as well.
sweet.
Nice.
Jay,
My number 3 is pigs in a blanket.
Mm.
So yeah, if you're not familiar, a little mini hot dog wrapped in a little pastry. I feel like maybe people in other countries don't know what those are. What do you think?
What, pigs in a blanket?
Yeah.
They're called hogs and skirts in Scotland.
Swine in sweaters.
In Sweden.
It's sweet.
Pork in a pillowcase. Don't forget to watch March of the Wooden Soldiers, you guys.
Oh yeah.
Or pig gets kidnapped.
Yeah.
Yeah, pigs in a blanket. And you gotta have some like brown mustard with it.
Oh hell yeah. So now hold on. I got a question for you because Art's holding up the number 1 finger, so that's obviously his number 1 choice. So we buried the lead on that one, but that's okay. So let me ask you guys this, since we're talking about it. Which do you like? Do you like the croissant wrap, or do you like the full pastry wrap, like the thicker pastry wrap? You know what I'm talking about? Where it's like more of like the not a croissant taste to it, but almost like a Pillsbury fucking. You know what I mean?
I'd probably go Pillsbury, but they're so close. Like I don't think it matters. I mean, when you're putting down 3 at a time, who's to tell?
Yeah, because sometimes right was like sometimes like the flaky. Sometimes they're a little bit more flaky, and sometimes they're more like thick.
I know what you mean.
Love them thick.
Yeah. Oh no, the yeah. Eating like the crescent roll.
That's my number 1. That's my number 1 right there. That's like the old, like that was when you first go to like an event, a fancy event, and they bring those out. It's like catered to me. The dude with like, not like, I'm not eating sushi. Nope. Okay. Yeah. Cold cuts. Fuck that. Like, all right, give me some pigs in a blanket.
I feel like too, you know what's funny? I actually just thought of this today. A thing we used to make, we call it special hot dogs, and it's basically full-size pigs in a blanket.
Yep.
You make those at all?
Oh, great time, especially around the holidays. We did it for Halloween. I took crescent rolls and I made little mummies out of them.
Nice.
Well, look at you.
Mm.
But yeah, you wrap a full-size hot dog, slice of cheese, wrap it in the crescent roll. Pop
They're
it in
little-
the oven.
They're little footballs.
Do you ever go to Annie Ann's and get the pretzel
You
wraps?
fucking love Annie Ann's, man.
Yeah.
Love
Those
it.
are great, man.
A little much for me. I'm happy with just a pretzel. I don't need to add a hot dog into that situation.
Yeah, pretzel dog.
Oh, pretzel
I need
dogs
to
are
bring
awesome.
mystery meat into this.
That was the precursor to all this like pretzel like hamburger bun shit. Like the OG of like pretzel wrapped around meats was Annie Ann's, man. They knew
Think
what was
so?
up. All right, that was your number 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you give your number 3? Yeah, it was the same thing. A crock pot meatballs.
Yes, I did.
All right, number 2, beef Wellington bites.
Whoa.
So what? Say what now?
It's kind of what you mentioned earlier, Mike, with the different stuff like in a crust. It could be like chicken, buffalo chicken, whatever like the case may be. But beef Wellington, they have like a beef Wellington bite. If you go to like a fancy schmancy wedding, they'll have those things out, and they might have like horseradish sauce to dip it in, maybe some ketchup, maybe like a spicy German mustard, whatever the case may be. But it's like wrapped in a pastry, but in that puff pastry, you got some beef that's like medium well. Hopefully medium, and it's when it comes off the pan, man, it's really good.
Ooh, that sounds delectable.
Yep.
I can't say
Nice.
I've ever had that, I don't think. I might have. Half the time, is it just me? You just like see something, you just pop it in your mouth. You have no idea what the hell it is.
Nice.
Yeah. It's like it's either good or it's not good, and you want another one.
Like a savory paste that's just in it, and you're like, okay.
You just get sick of asking the guy what it is every time.
Well, also too, like
annoyed.
I think timing is perfect for like especially past hors d'oeuvres. Timing is perfect because it's usually like right when you get there, or like right after, you know, you're waiting, doing something that you're not eating for a long time, and then you're like, I'm fucking hungry. Like, you know, like the timing is everything. So then all of a sudden they start coming out, they start trickling out, and you're like, fucking, let's eat it. Like, what in it? Start eating it. I don't give a shit.
Okay, just give me food.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Jay, number 2 for you.
My number 2 is this is kind of an all-encompassing one, but like just your classic little cheese and cracker sandwich. Any kind of cheese and cracker combo, preferably brie. I like a nice little like warm brie on something, maybe a little pinch of jam or something, but just your classic cheese and crackers.
Very nice.
Any combo. Love it.
Nice.
Again, that usually is on the tray next to the crudité. It's kind of like cheese and cracker tray.
Right.
All day rosé crudité.
What am I on? 3?
2.
1.
My two is pigs in a blanket as well. Because here's the thing, it's you know what you're getting every time, right?
It's the gold standard of hors d'oeuvres.
It pretty much is, because if you're like if you're throwing a house party and you're like, we should get some hors d'oeuvres, you're gonna get fucking pigs in a blanket.
It's Herb's bestseller, from what he tells me.
It's Herb's go-to.
Yep.
It's what he sells out the most of, I think. And so, yeah, it's pigs in a blanket. You're going pigs in a blanket every time. I mean, that's the thing. And, you know, it's also, if you're a person like Art, who's not very adventurous when it comes to, you know, like trying things that maybe look kind of wacky, or I don't know, deli meats, you always, you know what you're getting.
Oh, yeah.
So that's number 2 for me.
I love that it's so like white trash and low rent as well. And
It is.
It's just presented. It's on this like silver platter.
It's great. It brings us all together as classes.
It's like you wrapped Cheeto puffs in like a pastry. It's like, oh,
doesn't matter who you voted for. You're eating a fucking pig in a blanket.
Nice. All right.
Number 1, we know what Art's was.
Art's is the pig in a blanket. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And we know what Jay's was. Jay's was the deviled egg.
Deviled eggs. This could be the difference maker here.
It is, but it's neither of those things, because I said both of those.
Okay, yeah. So what is it?
Yeah. So my number 1 is a fucking bacon wrapped anything, but specifically bacon wrapped scallops. Holy fucking shit. Bacon wrapped shrimp, bacon wrapped scallop, bacon wrapped seafood something.
This is the second Forrest Gump reference.
Oh God. What did you say, Jay?
Why not bacon wrapped pigs in blankets?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Just but I'll go with
bacon wrapped shit cut at 45 degrees.
The 45-degree angle. That's it. You just stuff it.
Why not bacon wrapped bacon?
Ooh. I will go, but I will say, if I
like put Canadian bacon over regular bacon, or vice versa.
Yeah, why not? It's the international bacon wrapped bacon.
There you go.
That's bacon.
It's known as the North American, the NAFTA bacon.
United Bacon of Colors.
Yeah.
You're in colors of bacon, Tom. Just punch that up for you real quick.
Thanks.
But I'm going with, if I have to, if gun to my head, I'm saying bacon wrapped scallops. Bacon wrapped scallops are always fucking choice. And usually what they do is they know that, you know, there's the saltiness and the you know, that seafoody flavoring. So usually what they do is they usually throw a little bit of maple syrup on that fucking bacon. So they give it like a little bit of sweetness to it too. So it's like this sweet, salty seafood mishmash of just, it's, oh God, again, it's one of those things where you eat it and you just go, I don't care. I don't care about anything. I don't care that there's people dying right now. I don't care that the world is collapsing. I got bacon in my mouth. It's amazing.
Got some B-dub-S.
Oh, it's fucking incredible.
You guys, this might be the easiest like top 3 list we've ever had on any top 8.5 show.
It's very true.
think we got it right here. It's number one's Pigs in a Blanket. It's Art had it 1, Mike had it 2, I had it 3. Number 2 is going to be Meatballs because both you had it 3, I believe.
Yep.
And then Spring Rolls / Egg Rolls is number 3 because me and Mike both had it at 5.
Whoa,
That's a party right there.
Oh no! Wait! We forgot about deviled eggs. Sorry.
Yeah, so deviled eggs was
Did we?
my. You had it 1.
I had it 1. You had it 6. So that's going to be then
6.
That's probably number 1, 6. Ooh, that's close. It's like a tie right there between both the 3 and 3 on Meatballs.
Who else had? Did you say Meatballs at all?
I did not say Meatballs at all. No.
So okay, so 2 on Meatballs and 2 on deviled eggs, and then so that's a tie right there. Oh, ooh, man. All right, I'll take it. I'll take a top 4. I'll take a
Deviled
3 and
balls.
3A. Swedish deviled eggs.
That's the secret menu. That's on the secret menu for Herb. Want some of Herb's deviled balls?
Gonna get those meatballs deviled style.
All right. Well, we did it, guys.
We did. Wow, that was
Anything is possible.
Hopefully, we inspired some hors d'oeuvres for your Thanksgiving. Do you guys all have like the traditional like pre-meal like stuff out like that, like the hors d'oeuvres kind of?
Yep.
I mean, obviously they're not getting past at Thanksgiving, but yeah, that is definitely the favorite part. My girlfriend's family like never really did that. I was like, what's going on here? You guys need like the little hors d'oeuvres out, like snack on while you're like cooking and
waiting for the food to be done. Yeah,
I'm bringing that back this year.
Yeah,
got to do that. Yeah, that's a good move. I'm Thanksgiving is always my favorite holiday just because of all that kind of stuff. Like you get to get fancy. You know, there's I love that there's the like traditional dishes that everybody always brings or does. And then there's like, okay, you know, this year I've decided I'm going to try this and I'm going to do this year and, you know, and get fancy. And usually it's in the hors d'oeuvre department where it starts to get like creative and fancy. And I love that shit. So yeah, I'm all about it. All about it. Can't wait.
So get all about it, people. Enjoy your hors d'oeuvres. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
We'll talk to you next time. Don't forget to join our Patreon. Speaking of thanks, give thanks.
Yeah.
Join our Patreon. $3 a month. Get double the shows. And then there'll be a Thanksgiving Patreon show next week. So join us up, patreon.com/mastersofnone. We'll talk to you next week. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I'm Jay from Mike and Art.
Gobble, gobble.
See ya.
Don't forget to leave us a review and rating on iTunes and join us on Facebook and Twitter at Masters of None.
Check out the website, mastersofnone.com. It includes episodes, news, articles, videos, pictures, so much fucking more, man. Check them out. Masters of None. Masters of a fucking excellent domain name, I'll tell you that right now. Father too many.
You think I think someone had it and they were like, we want that. We gotta get it.
You think they had to buy it?
I would think, man. Like you said, that's a good name.
Unless they were going way far back.
Maybe they saw that. And
Maybe they got it way back.
How far back?
Way back.
How far are you gonna go back?
Way back as we go around like this. All right, check them out. Mastersofnone.com.